Okay guys, we're going to go through some little variations of exercise and techniques that hopefully you can include into your exercise program these first few weeks of January to help you get that addictive sort of exercise attitude back. Now we know you've just come out of Christmas, so you've been having chocolate cakes, sweets, sugars, brandy, all the rest of it. And all them products have gave your body a bit of a chemical reaction to make you addicted to them because they increase your dopamine, your serotonin, all your hormones that make you happy. Now we need to combat that and make your exercise try and mimic that sort of chemical reaction as much as we can. It's pretty simple to do. The unfortunate thing, it does require effort because you've got to exercise. But all we want to do is try and make your body as multi-sensory as possible. The more multi-sensory that we make an exercise, the more chemical reactions that actually start to increase and start to occur, and your body produces levels of that dopamine and that serotonin. Now, by multi-sensory, we mean sort of basically involving as much of the environment as possible. Dead simple. Many of you may have heard of this 3D training, which is sort of really popular, a bit of a buzzword, particularly in the States. And it basically means that we're trying to use exercise in the body in all dimensions. So, going forward, if we're using our forward or transverse or sagittal planes, as well as then we want to also use our transverse plane. So we want to try and mimic your exercises to involve as many movements as possible. So, for example, where before we might get you to do something like dead simple static squat, well, all we want to do is try and get the body to involve its environment more, to use more connective tissue, which increases the dopamine and increases that serotonin and actually burns more calories, so it's better for us. So for us, all we do is involve your transverse plane, which is a rotation. So we'd simply squat with a rotation. So we'd squat down, rotate, squat down, rotate. Obviously we can add in medicine balls, weights to make it more intense. We can do the same with lunges as well. So where before we do a normal step in, step out lunge. So we're recruiting our legs, recruiting our glutes, firing our core. All we do now is add in that transverse action, so that plane of motion, and we just add in a twist. So we can twist, back, we can forward, twist. Now doing these exercises, one, burns more calories, but two, it does help increase your body's levels of producing that dopamine and that serotonin. And in these first few days and first few weeks of January, that's immensely important because we need to switch your addiction away from the high calorie sugars, sweets, alcohol that it's been having over the Christmas and festive period into being addicted to producing its serotonin through exercise. We've also got videos 2 and 3 of the dopamine effect. So if you click on them, we've got a full workout involving all these transverse, sagittal and frontal plane motions. Hope it helps.